So, welcome everyone. We are in the seventh of our 7 series of exploring the chakras. This week, we are going to be exploring the crown chakra. The color is often associated with violet or pure white. And this is the chakra of pure consciousness. So, light is something that is emphasized throughout. The name of the chakra, the crown, is Sarasara, which means thousandfold lotus. And I like to think of it as, we think of the lotus flower as opening. The thousandfold lotus is completely open so that the light can shine in. And of course, that's going to be our mudra today. It's called a Nata mudra, and that's going to be our mudra of pure consciousness. So for today's class, what I thought we would do is we're going to actually start with the sound, followed by a meditation, followed by a song, which for me really brings in a sense of that pure light. The song is called Long Time Sun. It's sung by a Kundalini practitioner by the name of Snatnaum Kaur. And I don't know whether you've ever heard her voice, but it sounds like an angel singing. The song itself is actually an Irish ballad. The choreography we're going to do with this was actually done by my teacher, Zak Morris. And I just thought I played with a lot of different songs for this one, but this one, to me, it brought in the crown, the heart, and we're also going to be bringing our hand to our solar plexus. So to me, it's part of what makes us human, our will, our heart, our head. And so we're going to be moving through that. It's a very slow song. So we're going to start out kind of meditatively, then we're going to move down our chakras. And then the last song will be, Cassandra's probably aware of this, in Kundalini, often to awaken chakras, you shake it out. So we're going to shake out all our chakras at the end. Okay, so the sound that goes with this chakra is a strange one. I mean, the first time I heard this, I thought, this is crazy. But I'm going to back you up. If you remember last week, the sound was which is to center the vibration right at the third eye. This week it's so it's like ring or sing, so that sound. And if you notice, the vibration is going to come to the top of the head. So we're going to bring our hands into that mudra, which is the base of the palms together. All fingers are open. Allow the hands to rest so that they're open about the heart center. The elbows are down by the side, relaxing the shoulders. And we're just going to chant the ing 3 times. Inhaling. Ning. 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 As you hold the mudra, take several natural breaths to attune to all the feelings and sensations awakened by both the tone and the gesture. Notice how your breath and awareness flow upward from the base of your body to the crown of your head, naturally resting at the 7th chakra, your center of pure consciousness. As you attune to this chakra, its crystal light harmonizes each of your energy centers individually, finally integrating them in an experience of unity. Begin by visualizing 4 red petals at the base of your body. With your inhaling breath, red energy ascends up to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, crystal light descends, infusing your root chakra with the light of pure consciousness. At the lotus of the root chakra is illuminated, as the lotus of the root chakra is illuminated with crystal light, it blossoms completely, supporting you in meeting your survival needs with greater sense of security as the foundation for your spiritual journey. Now, attune to the 6 orange petals at the center of your pelvis. As you inhale, orange energy ascends to the crown of your head, and as you exhale, crystal light bathes your pelvic center. Sense the lotus of the second chakra, bathed in the light of consciousness, blossoming naturally, allowing your relationships to unfold with greater fluidity. Next, attune to the 10 golden petals at your solar plexus. As you inhale, golden energy ascends to the crown of your head, and as you exhale, crystal light descends. As the lotus of the third chakra is illuminated with crystal energy, all of its petals unfold naturally, allowing you to clarify your life's purpose and manifest it completely. Now, attune to the 12 green petals within the heart chakra. As you inhale, emerald energy ascends, and as you exhale, crystal light permeates your heart center. Take some time to sense the lotus of the heart chakra blossoming completely, allowing you to touch and be touched by all beings with compassion and empathy. Now, visualize 16 sky blue petals at your throat center. As you inhale, sky blue energy ascends, and with your exhalation, crystal light purifies your throat and neck. As the lotus of the throat chakra is filled with crystal light, its petals unfold naturally, allowing you to align with your authentic being and communicate your truth clearly. Your awareness now rests at your third eye with its 2 violet petals. As you inhale, violet energy ascends, and as you exhale, crystal light infuses your center of wisdom. Take several breaths to sense the lotus of the third eye infused with crystal light, blossoming completely in clarity to see beyond all dualities. And now, your awareness rests at the crown of your head, allowing crystal light to expand infinitely, harmonizing all of your chakras, allowing you to experience complete unity. Take a few breaths in as you inhale this crystal light, feeling it infuse through all of the chakras from the top of the head to the base of the feet, and then up from the base of the feet to the crown of the head. And then as you feel ready, if you like, you can open up the hands, relax the mudra, maybe bring those shoulders up, back, and down since you've been holding the mudra for a while. And then the song, as I said, that we're going to do is called Long Time Sun. The verses are pretty consistent throughout, so we're going to do some repetitive movement here. So we're going to start with the palms together at the heart center. We're going to bring our hands up for the May the Long Time Sun so that the fingertips are together. Let me make sure you can see all of me. So fingertips are together at the top. Then we're going to open up the arms. Then we're going to bring one arm over, then the other arm, and then we're going to gently move from side to side. And this is a very slow movement to go with the pace of the song. Palms come together, and then we're going to open up into our 7th chakra mudra, bringing that light up, and then receiving it back into our heart. And then one hand comes to the solar plexus as we open up to the possibilities of the world, and then coming back in, opening up again on the other side. So 3 verses for that same series of movements. On the 3rd verse, we're going to start to sway at the end. So we're going to take a movement of swaying 4 times on each side. Then we're going to bring one hand out and across 4 times. Then the other hand out and across 4 times. And then we're going to sway again. And then in the words of Snatnaum, we're going to round, and then we're going to open up to that crystal light, crossing over the opposite arm each time you hug yourself and round and open up. and then we're going to come back to center. Okay? All right, now let me just get my paraphernalia here. Again, very slow movements. And then just take a moment to pause and breathe, feeling that energy of that crystal light from the crown coming down throughout the entire body, feeling infused with the brightness of pure consciousness, knowing that we now are energized so that we can move through the rest of our chakras. So we're going to come down now to our third eye, and we're going to chant the sound of the third eye 3 times. It's the sound. So if you remember, we're going to inhale. And if you want to bring your fingertips to the third eye, like that bumblebee breath, feel free to do so. Inhaling. Inhale again. releasing the hands down, maybe removing glasses for a minute if you have them. Let's bring the palms together, creating some friction with our fingers. And then bring the fingertips so that they reach the top of the hairline, and the palms are gently warming the eyes. You're not pressing on the eyelids in any way, you're just feeling a sensation of warmth. Breathing in and out. Perhaps still feeling that sense of And then gently releasing the hands down. We're going to take some clockwise movements. Again, we're thinking of an analog clock of our eyes. We're going to look up thinking there's an analog clock, looking up at 12 and down at 6. Up at 12, down at 6. Then over to 3 to 9, 3 to 9, 3 to 9, then over to 1 and down to 7, 1 to 7, 1 to 7, then 11 to 5, 11 to 5, and then gently how the eyes go around the whole clock, visualizing 12 to 1 to 2. Taking it around very slowly, noticing how the sensations may feel as the eyes move. The head is not moving, it's just the eyes. And then once you've taken it around twice, allow the eyes to bring the focus back to what would be 12 and take it around in the opposite direction. And then just working on our distance vision, we're going to bring our index finger right to our nose, looking down at that fingernail, and then gently allow the finger to extend forward, keeping the focal point on that fingertip, and then bringing it in. Only the eyes and the finger are moving. Just taking it in and out a few times, perhaps feeling a little tension in the eyes as the muscles get some exercise they may not normally be aware of. And then we're going to bring both fingers up, and we're just going to take the eyes out to either side, trying to keep both fingers in our peripheral vision, and then bringing them back to center. And then again, out to the side, and back to center. And one more time, out to the side, back to center. And then one more time, just to give the eyes a little bit of rest. Bring those palms together, creating a sense of warmth. And just allow the warmth to relax the eyes. Eyes are closed. Perhaps you're feeling a little stimulation from those eye movements. Just notice what it is. Knowing that any time your eyes need to rest, you can always warm your hands and just place your hands over top of them. Again, not pressing on the eyes in any way, just giving them an opportunity to rest in warmth and darkness. And then as you feel ready, you're going to release the hands down. Maybe shake those hands out. So we did 7th, crown, 6th, third eye. 5th is the throat. And so here you may get a sense of light blue. Again, this is the color for the crown is either violet or clear. Usually the third eye is indigo or violet, but a lot of schools have different thoughts. I was trained it was indigo, and the meditation I read earlier, this was violet and this was light. Whatever works for you is really what is important. Third, or the, excuse me, 6th, the throat is normally associated with a light blue color. And the sound is E. And I may not do this very strongly because my throat is starting to bother me a little bit. So we're going to inhale and chant E 3 times. Take it at your intensity, whatever feels good for you. And because it's the throat, if it feels good for you, you may want to gaze up towards the ceiling, lifting and lowering the chin as you chant, your choice. Inhale. E. 2 more times at your pace. Notice the vibrations in the throat. And then as you feel ready, I invite you to gently turn your head so that you're gazing over one shoulder, coming back to center, gazing over the other shoulder. Taking it a total of 5 times, just gently turning the head from side to side, perhaps tuning in with a sensation of a light blue energy as you do so. And then whenever you complete the round of 5, just return the head back to center. And then we're going to allow the ear to drop towards the shoulder as the other arm stretches out. So you're getting a nice stretch in the side of the neck. And then inhale back up to center and over to the other side. Again, 5 times total on each side at your pace. And whenever you complete that round of 5, you're just going to bring your head and body back to center, taking your time, lingering as long as you like in the stretch. Now we're just moving our necks to the level of the blue energy, the 5th chakra. We're going to move into the heart center, and the light blue goes to green. For this chakra, the sound is A as in pray. I had to double check that. I couldn't remember. So A, we're going to chant that 3 times, inhaling. A. A. And finally, A. Let's bring our palms together to feel that sound of A in our heart center. And then we're going to inhale, opening up those arms, palms together at the top, coming back to center. Taking it again 5 times. Bringing that energy of the heart out to the sides and up through the crown chakra. And when you've completed the round of 5, just allow the fingertips and palms to return to the heart center. Now we're going to flip the fingers down and come up through the center and opening out to the side. Inhaling as you come up and exhaling down, and again a total of 5 times, taking it at your pace. Noticing how the heart connects to the arms all the way down to the fingertips. And when you've completed that round of 5, just allow the palms to come together at the heart center again. And we're going to allow the fingertips to rest on the shoulders. And we're gently going to open the elbows wide and then bring them together in little elbow kisses. So if you remember, in the heart chakra, we work with the front of the body and the back of the body. So as we open the elbows, we're opening up the front of the body. As we close the elbows in the front, we're opening up the back of the body. And again, about 5 times. And once you've completed 5, let's just take a little kind of figure 8 movement so that you're moving the shoulders as well as the shoulder blades in the back. and then reverse it. And then maybe together, rolling those shoulders, taking it back, and then forward. Waking up those shoulders. And then releasing the hands down by the sides. Let's bring the shoulders up by the ears on an inhale and on the way down. If you have your strap, I invite you to pick it up. And we're going to take the strap, taking it wide, inhaling the arms up and overhead, and then exhale just right in front of you again. Inhaling up, exhale in front, inhale up, exhale in front, inhale up, exhale in front. On the next inhale, we're going to hold it, and then on the exhale, we're bending the elbows, bringing the strap behind our head if that works for you, and then straight up. Taking it 3 to 5 times at your pace, noticing how the shoulders feel. Maybe there's a little bit of tension as you do this. Just notice what it is. And when you've completed at least 5 rounds, we're going to allow the strap to come up overhead, and then we're just going to take it from side to side. Really feel the torso begin to become awake. And then when you've completed that, you can just put the strap off to the side. Take a few breaths, perhaps bringing the palms together back at the heart center. Now we're going to do, we're going to do our bow and arrow arms. So we're going to extend the arm, and if you want to do this standing, you may. Extend the arms in a T. One foot comes towards the center of the body, the other foot turns out. Where the foot is turned out, that hand becomes an arrow. The other hand makes a fist, and you come around and draw the bow. And breathe. Notice the sensation in the body as you take this movement. And then pressing the hands out to either side, you're going to draw the one foot in, take the other out, and bow and arrow on the other side. Remembering to breathe through the whole series of hold and movement. Hands back to either side. Let's take it again. Draw the bow back. And press it out, take it on the other side, and draw the bow back. Press the hands together, give yourself a great big hug. And then open up just like we did with the Snatnaum. And again, a few more hugs in and open up. Hugs in, open up. Hugs in and open up. Now let's do some tricep movements. We're going to take the hand to the back of the shoulder blade, lifting that elbow up towards the ceiling, the other hand comes over. We're moving into some lateral bends, which actually takes us a little bit into our third chakra, even though we're still using our arms. As I said, chakras are fluid. They're not static. Then we're going to bring that one hand down, bringing the other hand up. Again, making that elbow point towards the ceiling, and we're coming over to the other side. Taking it 3 times in our lateral bend. And then when you've completed 3, we're going to release the hands down. We're going to bring the arms up into our bicep curls, and then exhale, fingers spread wide. Inhaling up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Let's bring those hands in front of us, circling the wrists. Then taking the wrists in the opposite direction. And then we're going to stretch each of the fingers. Don't forget to stretch the wrist and the other side, stretching each of the fingers. And don't forget to stretch the wrist and shake it all out. And just shake out the whole upper body. And we're going to do our spinal sequence, which again involves all of the chakras really, but fourth and third. We're going to, first before we move into our spinal sequence, we're going to chant the sound of the third chakra, which is Ah, as in Father. So maybe you want to put your hands right on the solar plexus and inhale. Ah. Two more times. Ah. Ah. And then that ah said to me it was an opening, so even though it was the solar plexus, we're going to open up the front of the body with our back bends. So we're going to bring the palms together in the front and then back behind us, so you're seated on the chair a little bit forward, and then you're going to lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades together, and breathe. Exhale, release the shoulders, palms together at the heart center. We're going to do a total of 4 more, so take it at your pace. Feeling that stretch through the whole torso with an emphasis on the heart. And then exhaling, or take it at your pace. What am I saying? I'm guiding me, but you do what's good for you. Again, a total of 5 is what we're going for here. If 5 doesn't feel right, just take whatever feels good for you. Feeling free to hold any position that feels good a little bit longer than you might want. Well, not longer than you want, as long as it feels good. Sometimes the words that come out of my mouth make no sense. And then whenever you complete that round of 5, just bring the palms together at the heart center. So we just opened up the front and the back. We're going to do a little bit of a forward fold now, remembering that the key here is not how far you go, but maintaining length in the spine. So we're going to use the base of our palms as our guide, that we're going to hinge from those hips. Inhaling the arms up and overhead. Exhale, palms come to those hip creases. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe the fingers drag along the thighs and down onto the shins. Notice where you land. And then come back up, and we're going to do up to 5 of these. Again, if 5 doesn't feel right, take whatever feels good for you. And then whenever you complete that round of 5, just pause, bringing the palms together at that heart center. So again, the lateral movements, while they may engage the 4th chakra, the heart, they're more of a solar plexus movement. So just to feel that in this area of the solar plexus, maybe bring the hands to the hips and just gently move. See if you can focus on just the side part of the body, just gently moving from side to side. So the hips are staying as planted as possible in the chair, And the movement is very subtle. It's just coming from the center part of the torso. So you're going from side to side, but the hips are staying still. Hip bones or sit bones are firmly planted on the chair, and we're just allowing the torso to move gently from side to side. And then we're going to take that side to side movement, creating a little bit more of a depth. We're going to allow one hand to come down by the side, the other hand comes up, and then exhale, full reach to the other side of the room, and then exhale, coming back down. Inhale up and exhale over. 4 more on each side if you feel up to it, taking it at your pace. Then once you've completed that round of 5, just come back to center, note the sensations in the side body, and then we're going to take it into a hugging twist. So we're going to bring the arms out into a T, giving ourselves a big hug. Note which hand is on top. Whichever hand is on top, you're going to twist in that direction. And then come back to center and twist in the opposite direction. Then bring the hands out again. Other arm is on top. Twist in that direction. Back to center and twist. And then taking it again. Notice which hand's on top. Twist in that direction. And back to center. And again. And take it 2 more times on each side if that feels okay to you. Just hugging and twisting. Twisting in the direction of whichever arm appears on top first, and then the other direction. And by now, the side of your body should start to feel nice and warm. And if you've complete, you might want to just shake it out a little bit. Again, we're going to be doing a lot of shaking out today. And then let's bring those fingers, hands in front of us, interlacing the fingers, clasping them together, and then flipping them. And then inhale up, pressing towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch from the base of the body all the way up through the crown of the head into the palms, and then exhale. Releasing that down, maybe bringing those shoulders up, back, and down again. And then again, for the solar plexus, the pose that I think of the most with this pose is the boat pose, because that's bringing that tension right into the belly area. So to do that, we're going to lift one leg, then the other leg, drawing that belly in towards the spine. If that feels okay, you're going to lift one arm, then the other arm, and we're going to breathe. Notice how that belly feels. Release the one hand down, then the other hand, and release the feet down. Let's take it one more time. One leg, then the other leg, up, up, and breathe. And then we're going to release one hand down, then the other hand down, then the legs down. Now we're moving to the second chakra, the pelvis, and the sound for that is ooh, as in pull. So I'm going to invite you, if you like, we'll do the pelvic circles, and if you want to chant ooh with it, please feel free to do so. So we're going to inhale, hinge from the hips. Ooh. Maybe coming to center and reversing on the second ooh. And again, ooh, baby, reverse. Ooh. And then even it out, reversing it in the opposite direction with our pelvic circle. And then when you're complete, just come back to center. And then we're going to take our hand on our knee. And even though we're going to be doing some knee movements here, you're actually going to feel this in the hips. So we're going to bring the leg up. And then we're just going to open that out to the side. So maybe bring this other hand with you to the opposite side, sorry. And then back to center. And open. And back to center. Open to center. Open to center. Open to center. Let's take it on the other side. Same movement. And then release the foot down. And now we're going to feel it a little bit more intensely, bringing that knee up. And we're focusing on the knee as the pivot point to circle the knee, but you may feel the sensation in the hips. And you can take that knee as in as big circles or as narrow circles as you like. Notice which direction you're going and then reverse it. And then release that foot down. Bring the other leg up and circle that knee in one direction. And then the other direction. And then release that foot down. Now, we're moving into our root chakra. And the sound for the root chakra is O, but before we chant it, I just want you to notice the sensations in your body. So notice the feet on the floor, notice how the ankles and knees are in alignment, knees and hips. Notice how the sit bones, those little bony parts at the base of the spine on either side of your butt cheeks, are anchoring into the chair. And then feel the extension of the spine coming up through the crown of the head, relaxing the shoulders back and down. Take a few breaths in and out. And then perhaps visualizing the red of the earth, inhaling 3 times with the sound of O. Oh, oh, oh. And feeling that connection with the ground, perhaps coming up on the toes, back on the heels, lifting the toes, up on the toes and back on the heels, taking that gentle rocking motion of the feet a few times, feeling how the feet connect to the ground. And then we're going to extend one leg forward and gently bend the knee, taking it backwards and forwards a few times. And then after you've done that a few times, we're going to pause the movement, extending the leg forward. We're going to point the toes and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, and then circle the ankle in one direction. And then the other direction. Then you're going to release that foot down. We're going to take the other foot and again point, we're going to bend the knees first, sorry. Just extending and bending the leg a few times. And then after you've felt that knee joint lubricated, we're going to pause and we're going to point the toes and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, and then circle the ankle in one direction, then the other direction. Then we're going to release that foot down. Let's just march it out a little bit, really connecting the energy of the feet all the way up to ankles, knees, hips, bringing in the shoulders as we move our arms. And then we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a hug as we press the feet into the floor and come up to standing. Move all my electronics here so I don't trip over everything. So now that we're in our full chakra wake up mode, I thought maybe to start we would do it this way. Maybe we would find our mountain pose. And if you recall, mountain pose is just an aware standing. So being aware of our body as we stand, noticing how the feet connect with the floor, feeling the ankles, knees, hips, shoulders in alignment. And then let's just go through our little chanting again, starting at the base now. We went from the top to the bottom, let's go up. So the first sound will be oh, coming up to the hips, ooh. Solar plexus, ah. Heart, A. Throat, E. Third eye, and crown of the head. Let's take it down. E, A, O, U, O. Now let's just connect our feet to the floor, coming up on those toes, back on the heels, up on the toes, back on the heels, holding onto the chair if you need to, up on the toes, back on the heels, just gently connecting, feeling an awakening through the entire body, which is the representation of that chakra energy. And then another pose that we're going to do to just feel that energy, starting with the feet all the way up through the crown of the head, is our warrior one pose. So we're going to start with our feet about hip distance apart. You can hold on to the back of the chair if you like. You're going to step 1 foot back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend the leg. On the next inhale, lift from the chest, gazing up, feeling that crown chakra lifting towards the sky and the feet grounding into the floor, feeling that energetic lift and ground. Breathing fully and deeply. And then inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale the arms down, step the feet together. Now we're going to take it on the other side. Step the other foot back. Inhale the arms up. Feel that sensation. Breathing fully and deeply. Exhale, bending that front knee, feeling the connection of the legs and feet to the ground. Lifting from the sternum, perhaps gazing up to the ceiling. And breathing fully and deeply. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale the arms down. Now that you know the movement, I invite you to do 2 more rounds on each side at your pace and exploring the sensations as the energy moves through the body as you come fully into the pose. Continue to do this as it feels good for you. complete, just come back facing the chair. Got some great warrior goddesses here. And then my favorite pose of all to really connect with the sensation of expansion is tree pose. So let's use tree as our balance pose. You're going to have your hip towards the side of the chair. One leg is going to be your balance leg. The other leg is going to turn out, and either the heel comes to the ankle or the foot to the calf, your choice. And then perhaps the hands come out to the side. Maybe they come up overhead. Your expression of tree. Remember the third eye drishti gaze to help you focus for this sense of balance. And then we're going to release the leg down. We're going to take the chair on the other side, bringing that other foot in as our balancing leg, turning the foot out, and again finding that point of balance. For this side it may be different. Hand placement may be the same or different, your choice. Find a place to focus your gaze, remembering to breathe. And then releasing the foot down. Let's march it out. Maybe take some coat sleeve movements, just gentle twisting from side to side. Then I invite you to turn and face the chair, and then walk back gently, stretching out the back body, giving yourself plenty of room to stretch out that back, maybe come up on the toes, gently pedaling the feet to stretch out the calves and thighs. Just take whatever stretch feels good for you. And then for our final session, got to find the song here, okay. For our final session, we're going to shake out all the chakras. Your choice. You can either do this standing, if you feel like you'll get more of an energetic shake stage. Standing, you may. Or you can shake it out of your chair. Or you can start standing and then be seated, or the opposite way around. So the only rule here, there's no specific movements. You're going to, and I have to give my niece credit for this. When she was in college, she and her girlfriends created a video of shaking out to Taylor Swift. So the words may not make sense, but the shake it out really helps with the chakra shake out. I watched them do that. I thought, oh, they're shaking out the chakras. So that's what we're going to do. Here we are. So I like to start at my feet first, and then move up and shake it out at the head, and then shake on down. So your choice how you do that. I said I'm too late. Got nothing on my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Okay, 'cause the players gonna play. And the haters gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it out, shake it out. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it out, shake it out. I'm landing on my feet.
and it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play, 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 and the haters gonna hate, 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 hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 and the faker's gonna fake, 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 fake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, 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 shake it off.
If you need to sit down, feel free to do so. We got about a minute left.
Cause the player's gonna play, 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 and the haters gonna hate, 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 hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 and the faker's gonna fake, 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 fake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, 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 shake it off.
Final shakeout. I invite you to bring your hands back into that mudra, the Anatta mudra. Just the palms together, fingers are outstretched. Feel the energy of all that movement pulsing and vibrating through the body. Feeling fully awakened and enlivened by the movement through the body with the breath, the movements we did, the sounds we made. And just take some time to allow your heart rate to stabilize. Knowing that anytime you need to move or wake up the chakras, you can always do so. And know that that inner light is always with you, connecting to whatever part of you that needs to be touched. And I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for experimenting on this 7-week series with me and for your patience in my glitches during the season. I'm going to pause the recording now.